It's a Jets game. It's a Jets Rams game day, baby. Let's freaking go. Aaron Rodgers, Matthew Stafford. Let's get Boy Green Daily Game Day Edition started right now.
I'm gonna lose my gosh darn bananas. Boy Green Daily starts now. Zoinks!
I made it clear that my intention was to play, and my intention was to play for the New York Jets.
What's going on, everybody? I'm Paul Eston Jr., a.k.a. Boy Green. I'm the New York Jets digital reporter for Heavy.com. Welcome to Boy Green Daily, a daily New York Jets video show, also available wherever you find your friggin' podcast, people. And we're mere 3 days away from Christmas. Hopefully you got your Christmas shopping done, or you got some procrastination to do coming up here shortly. There's no better way to start a Jets game day than, of course, right here on Boy Green Daily. And when memberships are being gifted from the high heavens, mother effing chew, baby. Let's go. MFC, by the way, now has 24 gifted memberships this month. That's 24 raffle tickets towards our giveaway coming up at the end of this month / early beginning of January. Jose Stefansansi, you are now a member of the Boy Green Coffee Club. God bless. Welcome to the party, you handsome bastard. Without further ado, thank you, MFC, for getting this party started in the right way, which, by the way, let me flip the ticker just in case people are unaware of the wonderful contest we have going on. All the details of the scrolling ticker, both for our emoji contest and our raffle giveaway. They're two separate contests, but you get tickets to both dances with every gifted membership. Whoever gifts the most memberships by the end of December. So on January 1st, we'll do a big reveal and a big show about it. So at midnight, I guess, technically speaking, on January 1st, whoever is gifted the most memberships throughout the entirety of this month will win a custom emoji made from our friend Snowball. By the way, the quick contest update is this. Chef Kevin Gilbert has 37 gifted memberships so far this month. Number one Austrian Jets fans at 35. We have a bunch of people at 30. FL Phil 98 for Lillian, Big D, Ed Vargas. A bunch of those people were in the conversation as well. And like I said, MFC at 24. So whoever gives the most gets a custom emoji. But for every gifted membership, you gift everyone, or super chat if you're unable to gift memberships, we'll count it all the same. For $2.99 per, you get a raffle ticket every single gosh darn time, and that raffle prize is going to be historic. It's like I said, I've talked about it before, but stuff from my personal vault, autographed action of Jets players who'll be like, oh snap, I didn't have that autograph. Oh, yeah, baby. We'll be helping you in that regard. So keep it flowing, baby. That is your app to be able to do so. And everyone should at least gift one membership so far this month for the people that want to get crazy and win the contest, like our number one Austrian Jet fan, baby, who continues to climb closer and closer. Our number one Austrian Jet fan is now at 36 memberships gifted so far this month, just a single membership behind our friend Chef Kevin Gilbert, baby. He is... He's right there. He's right on top of you, baby. Number one Austrian Jet fan giving it to Guaranteed Jet. And I appreciate that. Another guarantee. Every game day, we have this special guest joining us here on the show. So salute to number one Austrian Jet fan for getting ever so closer. The James Wudi joins here on the show. What's up, Woody?
Yo, let's go. It's another game day. Another game day. Mm-hmm. We continue our march toward breaking some records. Maybe.
Yeah. There's I have a lot of. I'll just come out and say it. I got a lot of tweet drafts ready to go, baby, on a couple of historic moments that I plan on tweeting today, as far as I'm concerned. So yeah, that's going to happen. Shout out to our boy K Brock. Jets win today. I'm absolutely rooting for it. Can't wait. That's going to be wonderful. So shout out. And as our father says, January 1st reveal. We'll be in the White Mountains. I'll be with my old man out there in New Hampshire. I'll be visiting him when we do the big reveal. So can't wait. So Gift Away Coffee Club. It's a season of giving. So yeah, be tuned to that. I'll be doing it with my old man on that wonderful contest. And I love it when you join Woody. First off, because you're a wonderful personality for JetNation.com and gracing us with your presence. And also, every time you step in the building, we get MFC going, Mr. Woody, easy, Woody, rocking everywhere. number one Australian Jet fan. Hap, everyone jumps in on the Wudi train, toot. And again, I want to make sure we can announce this, that my people and your people have been negotiating behind the scenes, working on percentages and this and that, and designs for your Wudi shirt that'll be debuting coming up here in the merch shop. So we'll be looking forward to that. Once our people hammer out the details. Again, we normally don't like talking about these details on air until they're locked in, but we're in heavy negotiations.
Yes, absolutely. Woody Johnson is not involved, so I have complete confidence that everything will work out great. So yeah, I'm definitely super excited for that. Speaking about shirts, the shirt that I'm currently wearing has nothing. Just want to tell our father, nothing to do with the Miami Dolphins.
Okay.
That would disgust me. I would never, you will never find me in Dolphins gear. They're my least favorite team in the league. This shirt is for if you live in the New York area, Big League Sports, actually. They do like sports for adults, like co-ed sports for adults. It's a great way to stay active.
That's awesome.
Even in your older age.
Well, speaking of older age and adulthood, MSC says, "What about Morning Woody? Could that be Morning Wudi? Could that be a T-shirt idea? Should we write that one down?"
I mean, that's a pretty good one.
Okay, all right, there we go. That may be. I'm putting it down as a potential shirt idea. So again, we'll put that in the negotiation phase. But we'll give a shout out to MFC. We'll have to send him one of those shirts if and when we put that one in there, baby. Anywho. Every game day that you join us, Wudi, and that's the sad part of. We only got 3 of these left. We'll be doing a bunch of shows together during the offseason, and boy, will there be things to talk about. But I think a cool thing is these game days where you drop all the knowledge. FL Phil 98, I've heard him say it before, that it's one of the top things he looks forward to every week, is you laying some gospel, laying some knowledge on all kinds of Jet fans left and right. So without further ado, let's get this party started. Give us your 3 things that you'll be looking at in this tasty Jets-Rams game in Week 16. Start off with number 1.
First, we got to plead the fifth. This is a double entendre. All right, double meaning here. Plead the fifth.
Okay.
Garrett. A lot of people asking Garrett about his future, and he hasn't pled the fifth. But people have been reading his answers in different ways.
Yes, I've seen that. Yeah.
But we are also pleading with number 5 to stay with us to continue his stellar season, and he is 67 yards away from 1,000 yards this season. Can he do it all this game? We talked about it already on Board Green Meets Wudi in the afternoon. But then I saw that in his last 5 games, he has only had more than 60 yards once.
Oh boy!
Which it doesn't feel like that. It feels like Garrett has been dominating, but I guess as the chemistry with Devontae has been refound with Aaron, the yardage for Garrett. I mean, he still gets 4 or 5 catches a game, but his highest, besides the Dolphins, is 56 yards, which he just had last week.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that Devontae has meant good things for Garrett. There's no question. I was reading Rich Cimini's piece. I've been up since like 4 this morning, so I've been up for a while. And I was reading Rich Cimini's piece. He comes out with it every Sunday morning, where it's what's going on around the Jets. He normally has a lot of interesting scoops that other people don't. And one of his quotes he had is Devontae said, "Damn, I've played with some good receivers, but I've never had this kind of one-on-one coverage before." Like, thanks, Garrett. Because Garrett's the one apparently who's drawing all this attention, according to Devontae Adams, which has opened up things for him. We thought it would do the opposite. People would be like, "Oh shit, Devontae Adams, we got to cover that guy," and then Garrett would be the one that'd be getting the ops. So it's interesting that teams have perceived it the other way. But again, coming off a 198-yard game, maybe that's about to shift the other way and give Garrett some ops. We can only hope. But there's all kinds of history that you mentioned here, Wudi. We talk about that one that we've been talking about for a while, where if Garrett gets us either today or any of the final 3 games, he'll have 80-plus catches and over 1,000 yards in his 3rd straight season to start his career, which only 5 players have done in history. But the other one is George Sauer. that no Jet receiver has had 3 straight 1,000-yard seasons since George Sauer in the 60s, which is, again, just wild and crazy to think about. Another shout-out to Rich Cimini, who had that in his column today. And think about all the awesome receivers we had from, Brandon Marshalls and Keyshawn Johnsons and Santana Moss and Lavernius Coles and Jericho Cotchery. I mean, Wayne Corbett, Wesley Walker. We've had all kinds of awesome receivers in our history, and the fact that hasn't happened since the 60s, good Lord. I mean, that just goes to show the importance of Garrett Wilson, I think, not only for this season, but his future.
Absolutely. That stat is disgusting, especially with all the names, right? So hopefully, I mean, I'm expecting it to happen today. If it doesn't happen today, then it's definitely happening next game. Another interesting one to look at is Devontae is at 860. I know he didn't get all of his 860 as a Jet this season, right? He played
of course, right.
But I still think that would count if we're talking about a season finishing with 2 different 1,000-yard receivers.
Yeah. I don't know. Well, no, I do know. I mean, maybe I don't. If Aaron Rodgers is really going to go crazy, but nothing's going to equal the Brandon Marshall, Eric Decker season of 2015 because Brandon Marshall had 1,500 yards, and we're talking about one of these two possibly, or maybe both getting to 1,000 yards, plus Decker had over 1,000 yards in 2015 too. That's the best Jets wide receiver duo I've ever seen before. But maybe if Garrett's going to be back next year, and if Devontae is back with him, maybe that can rival that group, perhaps. But I've never seen it do it better than that. But the fact that it is, to me, it is going to count. Wouldn't that be cool to have 2,000-yard receivers? And, Devontae Adams has done some work here. So, I love this. Plead the 5th, baby. Jersey 5, plead the 5th, all the trade time. Yeah, this is well done, Woody. Well done. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Oh, beast or famine. Ooh, oh, boy.
Well, Boy Green, last time we talked about this, I believe it was last Sunday. You said famine. You said shut my boy down for the season. Shut him down.
Yeah.
But hey, his knee is feeling healthy, full participant in practice. And he said, looking at the older guys finish the season, how can I be the one to be shut down? Now I gotta be out there with my guys. So I'm thinking beast. The Rams, they allow the 5th most rushing yards in the NFL. Okay. And Brees is a beast. He truly is. And I just think that, some games he's been unleashed, some games he hasn't been part of the game plan, some games he has been stifled. So, what are we about to see today? And Boy Green, you love to be Regis Philbin asking trivia. Allow me to put on the Regis mask.
Okay, let me get it ready. Okay.
Do you know the 3 running backs with the most the 3 running backs with the most receiving yards this season?
Okay. The most receiving yards this season.
Yes.
Well, Brees is on the list. It says right here he's 3rd. Yeah.
Yes. I guess I messed that up already.
That's all right. So Brees is on the list. Let me think for a second. Okay.
If I had said catches, he wouldn't be on the list.
Well, yeah. It's okay. This is purely yardage, obviously, correct?
Yes, purely yardage. Receiving yardage.
So we got Brees. That's right. He's number 3. Now, one guy who's typically up there, I'm not sure if he's up there this season, so I'll just say the name. What about Alvin Kamara?
He's number 1.
Ding! Okay, ding. Beautiful. Oh. Okay, here we go. Come on, Paul. Okay. We need number 2. Ooh, let me go through teams. In my head. Come on, Paul. Geez. Okay, my family's life is on the line. I need to get this right.
It's not.
They're held at gunpoint in the other room. Paul, answer this question. Come on, Paul. Think.
You need.
I've got a sneaky one. It just popped into my head. I don't know if it would be right, but he's had some good numbers. Devon Achane?
Yes. Did you Google? It seems like...
No.
Okay, yes.
Oh my
Yes,
God.
yes.
I
There
just
you
started
go.
thinking of the visions, and I'm like, come on, Paul, come on. Oh my God, huh? 3 for 3. Boom! Oh, that feels so good. It feels so. I love trivia. Oh, yes. And I haven't
All
seen
right.
any of these stats. Yes.
All right,
Oh,
well,
yeah.
play the music one more time because I got one more question for you.
Okay, here we go.
How many games this season? Well, actually, I'll save you because last week,
Okay.
Brees Hall had 9 carries.
All right.
How many other games this season has Brees had less than 10 carries?
Oh, well, I know the stat from Matt O'Leary that Brees has not had a game this season with 20 or more rushing attempts. All of his games have been under 20. I'm aware of that. But under, so 10 or fewer, or 9 or fewer.
9 or fewer.
Okay. Come on.
Last week was 1.
Okay, and obviously the game he didn't play doesn't count. Obviously.
Yes.
Okay, I just that counts as 0, loser. Okay, I don't want to make sure. Okay. I'm going to be disgusted by this stat, I'm sure. So how many games this season we just had 9 or fewer rushing attempts?
Yes.
Okay, we're in week 16. You don't count the bye week. You don't count the game. Then I'm going to go. You wouldn't ask this if it was a minuscule number, so it's got to be such a number that is so interesting that you'd be like, can you believe this? So I'm gonna go like 6.
Your reasoning is, I guess it's valid, and I guess it makes me look silly because the answer is actually 1. It's just 1.
Oh, wow. Oh, that's disappointing.
Yeah.
Oh,
but the reason why I brought that up is because when he had the 9 the last time, the very next game he had 18, which is still his season high. He's never had more than 16 in any other game besides this one. We had 18 for 113 yards.
Wow.
And now, again, we're coming off a game with 9 carries. Right, not too much to show for it, 30 yards. Is this a game against a team that allows 135 rushing yards per game? Are we about to see another 100-yard game out of Brees Hall, which would then have us start talking about 1,000 yards for him?
I'm going to say no. I know that technically he's not on the injury report. We played all those quotes on a show. I think that was the show yesterday. And put him out on social media about Brees saying they did have talks about shutting him down, but I'm not shutting it down for my team, which again, all great answers from Brees. There's no question about it. But I just feel like they're going to keep doing, as long as that's the only thing I don't know. We'll see it this morning to make sure both of those guys are good. But Braylon and Isaiah both had back issues, so that can always be questionable. You never know. That can be tricky. You could wake up and hell, I've been on the injury report with a back injury before. Oh, who now? Update the injury report. I've gotten some tightness back there. So no, I don't think he's going to get it. I mean, these stats are incredible of how leaky the Rams seem to be in their run defense and things of that nature. But I'm just not sure if he gets the amount of ops. And as we all know, he doesn't need many. He can take one to the house, so that could quickly, adjust the numbers. Like Indiana college football playoff reference, they had the game against Notre Dame on Friday. They allowed 70 yards rushing per game. And that Notre Dame running back had a 98-yarder to the house. So they lost their entire, season average on a per-game basis on that one, too. Unfortunately, I don't think he gets it. I think they mix them all up, and I think Aaron's going to be thrown all over the place. So, no, I don't believe he gets over a hundo.
All right. Well, clearly, Boy Green does not care about any of my fantasy teams in the semifinals today. But I guess we'll see because the Rams definitely are leaky. He's definitely a beast. And if the old men are playing, he wants to play. And I know this is something, look it up, in August when they asked him, is he going to get 1,000 yards this season? He thought that question was disrespect. And now we fast forward to week 16. And he's pretty far away.
Yeah, that's for sure. But we'll see. Brees has had those big ass games before. New England one last year. He got 37 carries. I still can't believe that's a thing. And he had like 178 yards. Like, hey, he can jump right back into the race, as we've seen. Derrick Henry had one of those kind of games yesterday. I faced off against him in fantasy. Thanks, Derrick, you bastard. Anywho, let's get to your final Woodyology here.
Yes, I told you I was stealing this. Boy Green meets Wudi. It's a fantastic show. Tuesdays and Thursdays at 3 p.m. on this very channel. Our Tuesday show, Boy Green brought up this McNugget that I couldn't stop thinking about, and I threw it as number 3 on the Wudi 3 for this Sunday victory. It's a Big Mac. You know, Will McDonald is 3 sacks away from having the most sacks in a season by a Jet this century. We looked at the 3 quarterbacks that he will be playing: Matthew Stafford, Josh Allen, and Tua. And Stafford, of the 3, is the least elusive. We probably didn't need to look up the stats to, figure that, right? Stafford is old, has had back issues of his own. We just talked about back issues. But Boy Green did look it up. And yes, he's been sacked the most of the 3. He has not been sacked in 2 straight games.
Wow.
And the Rams have actually been one of the hottest teams in the NFL as they try to win their division. Right now, they are tied for the division lead with Seattle. So they are, smack dab right in the middle of a division race trying to make the playoffs. If they don't win the division, they probably won't get in. I don't think they're the wild card with the way the NFC North is playing. They might wrap up, the wild card. So this is it. So can Will break that streak and put Stafford on his back?
It's a good question. I mean, Will, obviously, I think what everyone will jump to is he's had a 3-sack game already. That was way back in week 2, but he's had a 3-sack game before, and he was dominant. And I would say even in this past game, for old Willie, he had a lot of great pass rushes dipping around the edge, but Mac Jones just barely got it away, or even when he got a sack, penalty, so sorry. Or he would have been even closer to this. I'm happy for Will, man, and that he's been able to do this without Hassan Reddick. Hassan Reddick, I was going to say missed the first half of the season, but to be honest, he's missed the entire season. I don't even know if he's been out there. I'm not sure I've seen anything. And Will's been doing this with no help. There's no Jermaine for most of the season. There's been no Hassan Reddick for most of the season. Like, this guy has just been dominating on his own. You got Quinnen inside, of course, but like Will over there on an island has just been kicking ass. So I'm just so happy for Will. I think he gets it, man. You're going to be facing Jets have played in a lot of close games this year. Now, these next 2 opponents, Rams today and Bills next week, and maybe even Dolphins, although they'll probably be eliminated from the playoffs at that point. But at least these next 2, this is a chance to get froggy if the Jets aren't on their crap, because both these teams can put up points, and the Jets can sometimes put up points. They just had 30-plus for the first time last week. Rams and Bills, 2 teams that played each other, got in the 40-plus. Jets have not been swimming in those waters so far this season. So if the game's close and there's some throwing going on, Will McDonald should have, in theory, plenty of ops on the old McDonald's menu to be grabbing a combo platter, perhaps. A dollar menu action potentially happening here for old Willie. And so I think he gets it, man. I'm excited for Will, and I'm excited for his future, man. And I'll be curious to see, because whatever coach comes in here, are we sticking with the 4-3? Are we getting some 3-4 action? Where do we go, and what does that mean for Will? There's just so many questions and so few answers at this point.
Yeah, that's actually a huge point that almost no one's going to be talking about. But you best believe, I mean, you heard Boy Green bringing up right now. We will definitely be talking about that as we continue to follow the Jets this offseason, whoever comes in, because that is a huge deal. I believe now this is the portion I already saw people in the comments giving their predictions. I believe this is the section where we're supposed to give our own.
Sure, that's correct. I would reach that same conclusion. Yes.
Well, Boy Green, last Sunday. Sorry.
Well, actually, before you even give your prediction, I got a tweet here from the James Wudi that says this. Again, we're 3 days from Christmas.
That's funny.
Let me throw this up on the screen. Actually, this might be a little inception here with what's about to happen. But let me. I just got breaking data in here. This is the James Wudi. Could be a burner. I don't know. Hopefully, we could still be friends after I give my prediction. Fingers crossed. I reposted that. I'm questioning that. Should I unpost that? Should I hit that button? No, I won't unpost it. But, so tell me, what do you mean? I'm Jennifer Lawrence on Hot. What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean?
That's a good reference. That's
what do
a
you
good
mean?
reference.
What do you mean?
Well, hey, one of us had the Jets winning yesterday. Yesterday.
Yeah.
I don't know why I keep saying yesterday. I don't know.
Yeah, what happened yesterday?
I don't know. I don't know.
You had
It's
no
like
interactions
as if
with me
only
yesterday.
games just matter. Like only game days matter. All the other days in between game days don't matter. So,
Okay.
but yes, last Sunday, only one of us had the Jets winning.
That's correct.
But it was because I seen it, right? I seen the win.
It. Yep.
And this time around,
you don't see it.
I just don't see it. I don't see it.
Wow.
And I know that's what right. Like, a lot of you guys are reactionary, right? With the you have the losing streak, so they're never gonna win. They finally win, now they're always gonna win. You guys react, but my predictions are proactive. I look at the factors that be, and I'm like, oh yeah, they're about to get a win here, or oh yeah, this is about to be this, or this is about to be that. So today, I'm gonna tell you something right now.
Sure. Yeah.
The Rams aren't losing this game. They're not. They need this game to make the playoffs. This game is everything to them. Who knows how many more years of Matthew Stafford there are? How many more years of Sean McVay there are? For all we know, this could be the last one. They are not here to throw away seasons, and they're not going to throw away a game against a 4-win team. They're not. They're too well coached, too good of a roster to let that happen. Now, the Jets, I think we're chasing a lot of records right now. So I do think it's going to be a game. It might actually even come down to an Aaron Rodgers 2-minute drill, which we've actually seen too many times. And he's like 1 for 8, but it could be on the other side, right? Where it's a Matthew Stafford drill, where the defense would just, let him through. So, no matter which side that it's on, whether Aaron fails or Stafford succeeds, give me 31-24. The LA Rams, they are not losing this game.
I think, in the wise words, and God rest his soul, Robert Saleh, who I don't believe is dead, but in the wise words of Robert Saleh, we have receipts to collect. A few years ago, the Rams spoiled the tank for Trevor efforts. Now it's our turn to flip it and play spoiler on the Rams after they play spoiler on us with an anti-tank campaign. So now we're going to thwart their playoff hopes and desires. Now, even if they lose, they could still have a path to winning the division because of Seattle and everything else. But still, because Seattle plays Minnesota. I have Minnesota winning, so Rams could be in the same position that they are right now 24 hours from now, because if they both lose, Rams are still in first place in the NFC West. But it's time for us to play spoiler. It's funny that we're going to have a very similar score. I wrote this down before the show, so it's funny that we're in the same waters. I also have a team that is scoring 31 points winning this game. It ain't going to be the Rams, Woody. I made a bet, and when I make bets, I don't lose, because they're not really bets. I've seen the future. And the future is this. It's a spoiler alert. The Jets are beating the Rams 31-28. There you go. Spicy finish. Back and forth. Tons of points. It's going to be a fun one. It's going to be cold as hell. I see all you people out there that are making the trek up to MetLife Stadium. God bless. God bless you. And apparently wind chill of 5 degrees. God bless all you Jet fans that are going to be there for the game today. And that's a reason why, quite frankly, to me, obviously, Rams are really good. They've had a really good year. But the edge I'm ever so giving the New York Jets is home field advantage. You got all those California boys that were rubbing suntan lotion all over their 6-pack bodies over there in L.A., and now they're coming up over here, and they're bundling up for the winter. It's about to be cold as hell. West Coast team coming East Coast. They have not played in cold temperatures like this all season. Again, as it was informed to me, apparently, by Sheriff Joe Bags, the coldest game they played in was a road game against New England where it was 60. Oh, you wish it was 60 today, don't you, boys? So, yeah, I think that's going to be the difference for me today. The Jets are used to this cold weather, harsh conditions, and it's going to be a fun game. I lean towards the Jets, Jet. Getting revenge for the tank for Trevor a couple years ago, revenge on Mike LaFleur, even though we mutually parted ways, apparently. All of it. Rob Calabrese, screw that guy too. Connor McDermott, apparently, another former Jet, is on this team. Shout out to Rams Showcase. I was listening to all the former Jets that are sprinkled throughout that team. Jets are winning today, Wudi. And when they win, I'm getting a helmet autographed by Sheriff Joe Bags. Nice little Jets mini helmet. It's replacing John Riggin. Sorry, Hall of Famer. You're going to have to move over for Sheriff Joe Bags because he's going right here. Right there.
He won't have to worry about moving, actually. But I guess we'll see how your signature looks on the helmet you're giving him. But I will say the tank for Trevor. That's not what is the revenge? Is that you were tank? You were team tank? Somebody who always says you don't tank. You were tanking for.
You're on mute.
I guess my mic is censored.
I think we got a different mic now. We're not quite hearing you. Well, see, when you tried to slander me, immediately the technical gods, we still can't hear you. I don't know what you did there. Yeah. Oh boy. Oh, there you go. You're back. Oh, now you're on mute again. What's Woody doing over there? It's like slapping around that microphone. For God's sake. What's happening there? I don't know if our dad's making a joke. He said you sound better because now we can't hear you. That could have been a joke there. My old man Pop. That could have been contributor for JetNation.com, but not contributor for AudioNation.com. We're having some issues over there for old Woody. No, still can't hear you. Still on mute. It's like a Sprint commercial. Can I hear you? I can't. I couldn't even hear you ask the question. Can I hear you? Because we're having some issues there. So it's a nice hat though. He's got. He's got like a Captain America thing going on, and he's got like the titty tassels going on there from the hat. Very nice. Yeah. Okay, you're back. I think. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. This mic. It's on the fritz. It's on the fritz. I will let.
Up, you're on mute again. Oh, he's bowing out. He's punting. Okay. Yeah. So I'm handsome. Okay, let me interpret. I'm handsome. I'm right. Woody's wrong. There's a reason why it's called Boy Green meets Woody, not Woody meets Boy Green. Totally okay. I couldn't agree more. God bless. Woody, happy holidays. Christmas coming in just a couple of days. Hopefully we talk before then. We should coming up. That would be nice, but we'll see what happens. So if you could do me a favor, say nothing if you believe that you're an idiot and I'm the smartest man of all time. Wonderful. Excellent. Woody, I'm glad we could be there for each other. And thank you for the Woody 3. Thank you for the Woodyology. And sorry for your technical difficulties. God bless. What an anticlimactic end to that show. That was oof. Anywho, speaking of, let's get all your predictions. Keep sending them in, baby. We've got Hansen here gifting a Boy Green Coffee Club membership. You love to see it, baby. Awesome. You got yourself a nice juicy raffle ticket, baby. Flight Boys 2.0 Slim God. Like that name. Very nice. You are now a member to the Boy Green Coffee Club. Shout out to Hansen. And Hansen, you now get a raffle ticket. Like I said, that is your second gifted membership so far this month. So you have 2 raffle tickets to Boy Green Coffee Club. We appreciate you as well in the emoji contest. God bless. Beautiful. Nice. Quiet Wood. That's what Indy Jet says. Quiet Wood. Merry Christmas, Woody. There you go. Yeah, it's interpretive. Taylor Sterling. Love when BG Daily turns into an art film. Yeah, just, it's like an interpretive dance of some kind was going on there. Yeah, and then he was like, ah! And then just lost it all. Sad. Anywho, let's do this. Let's open up the phone lines, you handsome bastards. It's a Jets game day. I'm so fired up. I can't wait. Jets, Rams, baby. Got 2 Super Bowl winning quarterbacks going on. It's going to be a lot of points. It's going to be a fun, juicy contest, baby. So let's hear your phone calls about it. We'll play a quick hip song. Up next, you can call into the program. Let's go. Jets Game Day continues.
Boy Green Daily, Boy Green Daily, Boy Green Daily. Talking just football, man. Boy Green Daily, Boy Green Daily, Boy Green Daily. The New York Jets Football Club. Wow. Offense, defense, special teams. Watch the Super Bowl season with Boy Green. Jets, Jets. Boy Green.
Oh, yeah, baby. Hep is one of the best in the friggin' business. If you guys would like to call into today's show, hop on over to youtube.com/BoyGreen25. We are also streaming live, as we do for every Boy Green Daily, on our Heavy on Jets Facebook page. Shout out to Heavy for supporting the show, and Twitter @BoyGreen25. If you're watching on either of those platforms, that's wonderful. I appreciate people who watch anywhere or just listen to the audio-only version. But if you are listening live and you'd like to call into the show and interact, share your game day predictions, any festive holiday cheer you'd like to spread, feel free to do so. Again, that is youtube.com/BoyGreen25. It is the pinned comment that simply says call in, and you can feel free to do so. With that being said, let's jump on over to the phone lines. Let's get to our resident OC, Easy, here on the program. Good morning, Easy.
Menu for today, bolognese sauce.
Ooh, bolognese. Oh, wow.
That's
I made that
dinner.
many years ago. Look at that. That's beautiful. It's simmering. That's a nice simmer.
Yep.
Oh, nice. I can almost smell it from here. Look at that steam coming off that thing. Wow.
Yep.
Bolognese. Beautiful. Nice.
And then I'm gonna go out and today, and then I'm just gonna turn the simmer off, leave it on the stove, and just let it sit and rest. And
Okay.
heat it
You
up
going to
later, and
rally?
have some pasta. Huh?
Are you going to rally today?
Yeah. Me and my girlfriend, we're gonna go. Me and my
Nice.
girlfriend got back together.
Ooh, what's her name?
We had Kathy.
Kathy. Okay. Kathy's Easy Squeeze. All right. Nice. You guys are back together. Great. Oh, so
Well,
she's
it's a good
having some of
thing.
the bolognese.
Oh yeah, but we're probably gonna have it at a restaurant. We're going to Anthony's in Clayton, and
Oh,
they have
fancy.
like these people are from Sicily. So
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
they got the freaking killer pizza. Anyone
Beautiful.
in the Raleigh, North Carolina area, you got to go to Anthony's. It's freaking good. I'm telling you.
Well, great. Well,
Yeah.
treat her real nice, like Easy. It sounds like
treat her
you're
nice,
taking care
like
of her.
like a baby.
Yeah, exactly. Beautiful. Beautiful. Congratulations. Yeah.
So anyway, my prediction for today's game,
Yes.
I don't make no predictions.
Oh, okay.
I have
like
no
that.
prediction. I have no idea what's going to happen. They could rise up and kick ass, or they could butt fumble their way to another loss. They're unpredictable, and that's the problem with them. They're unpredictable.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. I was watching a rerun late last night of Ryan and Jake
Yeah.
talking about who's going to be on the team, and it's just as coach, and it's like nobody knows.
Yeah. It's all speculation. Yeah.
Nobody knows because I mean, is there truly a 17-year-old giving his daddy input?
God, I hope not.
On Mansport. I mean, come on, is he kid-splaining to his dad?
Which I didn't even know that was a
old enough
thing.
to mansplain. He's not old enough to mansplain.
That's a good point. He doesn't have any
Have his-
peach fuzz, I'd imagine. Yeah, it's a
Well,
little
have his
early.
nuts even dropped? I mean, come on.
That I was unaware of, or am
The-
continue to be unaware of. Yes.
I mean, can he play football and not need a cup? I mean,
Good
you
questions.
gotta have a cup. Excuse me, I dropped something.
Oh, that's okay.
All right. I hope people enjoy our banter because I know
I
it's
think
not
so.
exactly Jets football, but I try to like bring just enlightenment and silliness to the table.
I
but
appreciate that. Hey, by the way, there's a question here from someone with small hands that smell like cabbage. It's CMDR Carney. His question is high or low scoring game, Edward? What do you think is going to happen?
All right. It's probably going to be a high scoring game.
That's my gut instinct.
Neither
too, 'cause
team
they
can
ju-
stop a nosebleed.
Exactly. Yeah.
I do predict one thing.
Sure.
I'm now let me make a comment first. They were talking
okay.
to Brees. Someone was talking to Brees the other day in one of those press conferences. They were trying to get a gotcha out of the kid which
Yeah.
I hate when the press does that.
Of course.
You never do that. That's why I appreciate
No.
you. You know, who gets their jollies off of giving gotchas? But they were trying to ask him about, do you think you're being used enough and this and that?
Right. Oh, yeah.
And he's smart enough to know that when you have the lead, you can run the ball more. We haven't played with a lead. So obviously the passing game is paramount.
Mhm.
That's just how it is. Any team, when you have the lead, you run the rock and kill the clock. Hey, that sounds good. Run the rock, kill the clock.
Wow, that's a good rhyme there, Measy. Love that.
But I don't have a haiku, but you know, I'm not Japanese, so what the fuck, you know.
I like it. AC, great stuff.
So what are you doing for Christmas?
That's a good point. Yesterday we got all the food in advance, so I won't have to worry about that. But we're having steaks. Gonna have some nice steaks on Christmas, which will be nice. Steaks and a nice potato dish, which will be nice. I really appreciate that from my fiance or me. We'll see who ends up.
I could give you a great idea for a potato dish.
Please do. Let me know. Yeah.
My mom's friend used to do this, and she said people are polite when in public. Like in gatherings, people will be polite.
Sure.
So instead, if you have 10 people, why give everybody a potato? That's 10 potatoes. What she used to do is take the potato, and she didn't peel it. She just sliced it in about, I guess, a little bit thicker than 1/4-inch slices, and she would just cook it in a pan with butter and some seasonings.
Okay.
And this way you could get away with serving 5 potatoes to 10 people.
Oh, I didn't think about that. Well, luckily, it's just me, my fiance, a child that'll be almost 2 months old, and then my daughter, who turns 3 in January. So we'll have a limited farm, but we'll try to be making as many potatoes as possible. I love potatoes.
Yeah, 3 people, 3 potatoes. That's good in small company.
100%. Love it. Thanks, Easy, for the cooking
I hope
tips.
you have a nice Christmas tree and a nice show. A nice dinner and everything. Have a great show, buddy.
Appreciate it, EC. Thanks for calling in, and good luck to you and the missus. Okay. His prediction was the Jets will rise up. My prediction is EC might rise up later. Hey now. There we go. We'll see how that dinner is, I suppose. Not too shabby. All right, anywho, let's get back to the phone lines. We continue the Christmas festivities and traditions. My old man, Paul Esden's here on the show.
Right now.
What's going on?
Not much. I'm in this very large, it looks like an insane asylum, but...
It does. You look like you're in like a lobby of some kind. There's a lot of white lights going on. You could have been abducted, perhaps. That's another possibility. Wow.
Yep.
Very white. Very white.
I just walked down here and I got blinded, so...
Yeah, I'm being blinded right now by whatever ominous white lights are blasting all over the place. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's very white. It's very white. I was going to make several jokes, and I'm going to just move on from them.
That's probably for the best.
Probably,
in all honesty.
Probably for the best. I'm not sure the censorship that happens on YouTube, but anyways.
Sure.
Yeah, I just wanted to remind everyone my predictions.
Okay, sure. Please do.
My predictions are Garrett Wilson will hit 1,000 yards today.
Great. Okay.
Brees Hall will run he will eclipse the 30-yard mark.
Hey,
he'll shatter the 30-yard mark.
Nice.
Today.
Okay. Yeah, that'd be nice.
And the Jets will lose to the Rams 30-25.
Okay, so we're all swimming in the same waters. No, right. You said that on yesterday's show, I think. Yeah. Right.
Yeah, because the Rams are weird. And I think I talked about yesterday, the point difference, the only winning team with a negative point differential. And they play to the level of their competition, whatever that means. Up, down, right? They slugged it out with the Bills 44-42, and then they lay a stinker the following week. I mean, it's
right. Didn't they get blown up by the Cardinals earlier in the year, like 44-6?
That's the only game. Yeah, that was the only game that I think was outside of 7 points. Don't quote me on that. I looked at it getting ready for yesterday's show. I don't normally follow the Rams.
Sure, naturally. Yeah.
But, I think every game except that game has been close.
And that was a weird one. That was very early in the season. Yeah, week 2 maybe.
Yeah, they played the 49ers the week before that, back when the 49ers before.
Yep.
Anyways. Before they
you're back. Okay. You had some Ricky Wi-Fi going on there. Okay, you're
before
back.
The 49ers fell off a cliff,
Yeah.
I believe the Rams beat them early in the year when the 49ers were firing all cylinders. First, 3 or 4 games of the year, we thought, oh, there they are. And then, they were overcome by injuries and other things. But
Hey, by the way, quick question from the Peanut Gallery. A Click and View says, what's Paul's pick on an NFL head coach for the New York Jets?
yeah, so I like Vrabel a lot, but I wouldn't discount some of the most successful some of the most successful NFL coaches of all time,
Mm-hmm.
are ones that failed other places. Pete Carroll, for example. You have another one person you may have heard of, Bill Belichick.
Andy Reid.
These people were Andy Reid. Well, I wouldn't call him a failed head coach.
Well,
that's a stretch.
Well, just retreads that were in other places and had whatever they had, and then going to new places.
Yeah, well, there's a bunch of those, but I don't put Andy Reid in the same category. Pete Carroll and Bill Belichick were abysmal, right? Andy Reid, you look at his winning. I would say he's easily the winningest coach in Eagles history, and he has.
I'm sure. Yeah, went to 5 NFC championship games. Yeah,
5 NFC championship games, the Super Bowl. I wouldn't call him a failed coach, but I'm literally talking about failed coaches.
Okay.
Bill Belichick, failed coach. Pete Carroll, failed coach, right? That now the resume looks. People don't even remember those times.
Mm-hmm.
Right, yeah, Bill Belichick, right? He succeeded at multiple Parcells.
But failed with the Browns. Yeah,
right.
I know what you're saying.
Yeah, but Andy Reid falls in the Bill Parcells, where he, had
Mike McCarthy.
Swimming. Right.
Yeah. Okay.
So to me, it's Mike Vrabel.
Okay.
And I think it's by a wide margin. But
wow.
I wouldn't get married to first time head coach. Matter of fact, the first time head coaches that didn't do great have a better story to tell. Here's what I would do differently this time. Think about any time you've ever not done well in your life. Mm-hmm. You actually recreate in your head if I had another chance, I would do this much. That'd be part of the interview. Yeah. So tell me how, or tell me what you're going to do differently this time, right? But the Jets have talent. The Jets have money, right? They've got to make some big decisions. Mm-hmm. But it would be an exciting, shy of, their Mr. Toy Story there. See if you can get that analogy. Shy of Toy Story, right? They got money, they got talent, and they're going to have a good draft. It'd be an exciting opportunity for anybody. But you got to nail down this GM, and hopefully they get done the next 3 weeks, and then you get the right head coach. The GM's got to know. I've had a job before. I think I've talked about it before. I took a position of an organization that was in trouble, and they offered me the job, and they were surprised when I said, "Well, okay, let's talk about it." And you're like, "What do you mean? We're offering you the job?" I'm like, "Yeah. Well, I'm telling you what I need before I take this job. Mm-hmm. I need full autonomy, backing, and support to do what needs to be done. And it's not going to be pretty, right? It's going to be painful. People are not going to like it, so people are not going to be working at this organization anymore, but I'm going to do the right thing." And that is a conversation. If I was interviewing for the GM, I've got to know I've got to have the power. We could talk about things, and obviously you're the owner, but 95, 98% of the time, I do what I need to do to make them better. Otherwise, I'm not the right person for this job, and frankly, no one is.
Well, there you go. That's one way to potentially lay it out there. According to the latest from Connor Hughes, I just saw his Jets class show, which is like normally a 10 to 20-minute Jet show giving nuggets. On his show, he said, don't expect this thing to be wrapped up soon. They want to do this very, very thorough search, and he said, and they're going to fully vet that out. And he says that he does not anticipate it unless it was, like you said, he would not rule out the potential if the Jets hire a head coach to help the GM, and that would only be for the right head coach. I'm assuming Vrabel will be on that list because Connor Hughes talked a little bit about that earlier this week, that he's such a really good quality candidate that you'd be in that unique scenario, you'd be willing to hire that head coach and then work with him to find the next general manager.
Yeah, frankly, there's no one in that scenario for me.
Ooh,
no one gets hired as head coach without the GM's discussion, buy-in, whatever. No one. I don't care what the candidate is.
Okay, so you would not hire a head coach first before a GM under any circumstances?
No way.
Interesting.
But I would move on the GM, right? Who's off the table? You can't talk GMs. I don't think if you're off the table, right? except the playoff ones, and the odd chances are you're not getting them anyways, right?
Maybe.
So
I don't know. A lot of Lions ones people have drawn connections to as someone for
for
the Jets.
GM,
Yeah. Ray Agnew is on that list. John Dorsey's on that list.
yeah, maybe, but my bottom line is the Jets need to be fast enough so they get the first round pick of head coaches. That's the goal, right?
Yeah.
Stop fucking around, get the GM, get the first round draft pick for head coaches. That's who the Jets need. And that a lot of times, you F around and find out. You paint yourself in a corner, and now it's 2 a.m. It's closing time, and Fugly at 8 p.m. is now Hottie at 2 a.m. Right? They can't be there.
Yes.
And you know what I'm talking about. Except you're Hottie at they may have been the same person for you. But anyway.
Hey
now.
Hey, I will just say that in this society, everyone wants to be first. Not everyone wants to be right. And that's rushing stories down and go, oh, wait, actually, this isn't exactly correct. I want the Jets to have
be
it
the
right.
right one.
Right.
They
I don't need them to
right
be
one.
the first person to hire a head coach. I just want them to make sure they're the first person to.
So you're twisting around, or maybe
I'm
you're
not twisting around.
Maybe you're a little slow. What I'm saying is they need to have who they want to have and not end up with whoever's left. That's what I'm saying. I don't want them to rush to be the first person to hire a head coach. I want them to get the best head coach. And a lot of times they dork around and you get what's left over because you're going to have a head coach. If someone else steals your first top 3 candidates, you go with number 4.
That's true. Like, for instance, in this draft, if 4 different teams held the number 1 overall pick, you might get 4 different players. So
that's true.
People's tastes and acquisitions and things of that nature based on who is what and when and where they are for retreads or first time or all these other things. So I think that could be the same sort of tastes happening potentially in the coaching market, which again, I'll be curious. And so long story short, let's just hope that the New York Football Jets get it right for once. That'd be nice.
Yeah, I'm with you. I would tell you that the Jets may be the team that have the most to do, right?
What do you
mean?
They
have the most work to do, right?
I don't know if I agree with that. Of all the NFL teams,
I'm sure you wouldn't agree with it because you're a moron.
What about the Saints? What about the Saints? So, like, the Jets have more talent than the Saints.
Okay, could you No, it's not about talent. I said
you said about things to do, like a job.
Let me change that. Decisions.
Oh, okay. Decisions. Okay, maybe that's a different conversation. But like things to do, you make it sound like if you go to a construction site of what's there, of what's not. The Jets have more to work with than a lot of these other teams that currently have head coaching vacancies. So maybe it's just word choice then by you.
Word interpretation by you, I guess. But anyway.
Okay, yeah.
But right, they have decisions to make at running back. They have decisions to make at wide receiver. They have decisions to make at quarterback. I think to the level that no other organization has, right? Because they could go a whole bunch of different directions, right? And every one of those, which I would say are literally the top 3 rooms, the top 3 skill position rooms, they have huge decisions to make in each one of those.
Sure.
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay. Well, I appreciate your correction.
I appreciate correcting you. So anyways, moron. All right, I'll let somebody else get on. Hopefully the Jets prove me wrong and win instead of losing.
They will.
The Rams are a team that it is possible. Right, it is possible. They play close to the vest. They don't blow anybody out. They've only been blown out. So hopefully, the Jets can get it done.
We'd rather get blown out than do the blowing. That's for sure. Pop, thanks for the call. There he is here on the program. There he is. What Pop says he's what is it? He's not always wrong, but he's always right or something. I don't know. We got to get that one on a t-shirt too, I guess. Again, we got a couple hundred people in the room. Make sure you guys like the video, hit subscribe, keep it rolling here on the program. And again, the gifted memberships, baby, all the information's in the scrolling ticker. Again, I can't advocate for it enough. That everyone on the channel who, especially as a member, but regardless, whether you're a member or not, should gift it just to have an opportunity. I see we have CMDR Carney, who we brought up earlier on the show. He said he's a Rams fan, just looking to have a good time here on the show, and I appreciate hopping on. Again, shout out to my boy, Sheriff Joe Beggs, a.k.a. Joe Branham of Rams Showcase for all of our Jets-Rams coverage today. Let's get the latest in terms of the injury report here for Jets-Rams on both sides. Here on ESPN and a couple other details. ESPN's FBI predictor has a 50-50 matchup between the Rams and Jets today, a toss-up. Game time temperature is supposed to be 24 degrees and clear, but as people are telling us that are there right now, apparently wind chill makes it much colder. Likey Fotu has been downgraded to out. Michael Carter II at slot corner is out. That likely means that Isaiah Oliver will be starting in there at slot corner. Quantez got some boundary corner stuff when both DJ Reed and Brandon Eccles were out. I'm not sure if he's going to be playing any slot stuff, but we'll see if he's capable of that. Brown Allen is questionable with the back. Quentin Williams is questionable. He's supposed to be a game-time decision this morning with his hamstring. We'll keep an eye out for that one as well. On the Rams, I see have a bunch of people on IR. That's their big injury stuff that seems to be happening here as well. So Quinnen's going to be the one to keep a gander at whether or not he will be good to go. There it is from FFL98. He may not always be right, but he's never wrong. There it is. There it is. My pop is one of a kind. One of a kind. One of a kind. Yeah, moron, dickhead. We got a lot of those coming up. That's for sure. Got a lot of that action. I'd also like it to be known, I wanted to put this out there in the universe. Those on the Boy Green Discord, you will be aware of this. But we did our fantasy football. A bunch of our Boy Green listeners were in our fantasy football league this year, and whoever finished with the highest position got a bunch of moolah. So shout out because Boy Green is in the best position. Oh, yeah, baby. We'll have to incorporate more people. If more people are into that, maybe we'll do a specific just Boy Green League. A lot of people just got to join one of my other fantasy leagues I have through the radio station. But maybe if there's enough interest, we'll do our own kind of a Boy Green Coffee Club League or something. Excuse me, for fantasy football, which would be a lot of fun. So maybe we can put that together and see if we can have a good old grand time. That'd be a lot of fun. So we'll keep an eye out for that in terms of the fantasy action as well. Well, folks, I want to let's get one more in here. Let's go Hep, baby. What's up, Hep? Good morning.
Hey, Paul. I just want to wish everyone a happy holidays in case I don't, see you before then. Mm-hmm. And let's go Jets. And I think the Rams are going to have a hard time in this cold weather.
100%. I think that's true. People underrate that sort of thing all the time. Jets are used to this sort of stuff. Plus, West Coast, East Coast, it's going to be 10 a.m. for them. I can't even imagine, outside of London games, getting a normal 10 a.m. football out here on the East Coast. So, hell yeah, all of that. The time zone difference, the weather, advantage Jets, baby.
We did play one West Coast team this year, and they I think it was Seattle. They started adapting a coming the day before, a day earlier.
Yes, right.
And then just sitting down. And I think that's really benefited them. I think we should really maybe adapt something like that.
I hope so moving forward because the Jets, that was one of their pairings. It was the Arizona week, whatever week that was. They had like two West Coasty-ish kind of games back to back, and I wish they would have just kind of stayed over. Harbaugh did it. Or no, maybe it was Sean Payton. Yeah, it was Sean Payton out in the Virginia area because they had a couple of East Coast games. They spent extra time or hung out over there. So, yeah, I'm all for it. They should do some of those sorts of things, and hopefully they do that moving forward.
Yeah, I used to travel the country, and traveling on a plane is exhausting. It really is.
No.
All right, guys, I love you. I'll see you on the rebound.
All right, sounds good. Hep, one of the best in the business, baby. Salute to our boy Hep. And happy holidays to everybody. Thanks everybody for tuning in. And again, we'll be live every single day, including on Christmas. Hell yeah, we don't take holidays off, baby. We'll be here live at 7:30 in the morning, so we'll be able to wish you a Merry Christmas that very morning. But thanks everybody for taking all the time. We're live every single day at 7:30. And reminder, we will be back after the game, somewhere in the ballpark of like hour and a half, 2 hours, somewhere there after the game. It's been floating a little bit more because some things have changed at my company heavy. So keep an eye out for it, but we will be on for the post-game show on this same channel as well, reacting to whatever the hell is going to transpire there at MetLife Stadium. Let's go back to the phone lines. We've got one of the best in the business. We got Snowball here on the show. What's up, Snowball?
I don't want to keep you if you got
no, please.
No?
Yes, okay. I love being on. So yeah, baby.
All right, Johnny asked, so I have to show him.
Nice.
Uh,
Okay.
So attire for the game today.
Yep.
I don't have the jacket. It's too big. It's
Okay.
like
Yeah.
gigantic.
But you will be wearing the jacket as well.
The jacket, yes.
Okay. All right.
do you
Let's see
remember-
the attire.
How,
Let's see
how
the
old
fit.
are you? How old are you?
I'm 31.
Oh, you're 31. All right. Well, you ever see the ones with the fur?
Of course. Yeah.
All right,
I actually
so
have one of those over there. Yeah.
The snorkel jackets. Yeah,
Yes.
so,
Yes.
So okay. So that the scarf.
Okay. Smart. Yeah.
Let's
You
start,
protect
right?
the neck area.
I'm trying.
Oh, it's a very nice scarf too. Wow.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. 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 Quite nice.
The scarf. The balaclava.
Okay.
All right. Special one though, because it's
Oh,
magnetic.
like that has like the gator neck action. Is that it right
Yeah,
there?
and
Oh
it's-
wow.
it's-
Okay,
it's
look at that flip.
magnetic. Nice,
Oh,
right?
I was like, what is going on there? Oh, that's
Yeah.
magnetic. Oh
Isn't
wow,
that cool?
what a nice addition. That's very
Nice.
cool.
Yeah, so you can eat and drink.
Quick eat, drink,
on
and then
demand.
whoop, whoop,
Right,
slap it
and
back
then
up there.
warm
Keep
up.
optimal
Need,
warmth.
Battery powered gloves.
Wait. Battery powered gloves. I've never heard of that before.
Yeah, battery powered gloves, right?
Which
So,
is like to keep you warm, like a
yeah.
warmer's in there.
Yeah, they heat up.
Oh my goodness, I've never even
Nice,
heard of
right?
that as a thing. I didn't even know that was a thing. Wow, Snowball, you
Okay.
were equipped.
That's it. And of course the hat. So
Oh, there you go.
You
You got to
gotta
have as much representation. How far do you live from MetLife there, Snowball?
I am currently checking.
Yeah,
checking-
sure.
checking the
Let's
traffic.
let's get the latest update there. Yeah.
We are an hour and 32 minutes away.
Oh, and that's considering traffic. On a normal day
considering
with no traffic, what would it normally be?
Probably like an hour and 10.
Oh, okay. So the
Yeah,
traffic's
it's not bad.
no,
But then
no,
coming
no.
home absolutely blows. So
Oh well, that part. Yeah, I
Yeah.
can only imagine the ETA on that trip
yeah, that's
as
like
well.
3 hours.
Yeah.
It's like at least 3 hours to get home.
Oh, good lord. MFC says that you may have any battery-powered underpants. That seems like a wonderful addition if that doesn't currently exist. Maybe a little dangerous, but certainly that seems like a good
I'm
item.
not putting any batteries down there. No batteries touch. No, nothing that can short circuit, go on fire, anything like that. That's out.
Yeah, that's probably for the best.
Completely
And all,
out of
upon
question.
further review, but that's
Yes.
it's good too.
And then actually 4 layers of t-shirt, thermal,
Okay.
zip up, and then
And do you still, even with that, because like this isn't the first cold game you've ever been to,
No.
is that enough, or you
It's
still
like
always?
no, it's like
Yeah.
sitting in your living room after that. So
Oh,
it's
really?
like-
Oh,
it's
okay.
perfect. Yeah,
Wow,
it's
terrific.
perfect. So,
Okay. Wow, I
very
love
good.
that.
Dick's has all Jets sporting gear 50% off right now. So
What?
Dick's, yeah, except
Really?
for jerseys.
Oh, okay.
Except for jerseys,
But still,
everything else-
what's that run through? Christmas or what?
I guess so. I mean, I got
Oh,
a really nice windbreaker last
Uh-huh.
night.
Yeah,
$30.
$30 for a windbreaker. Wow.
Really nice. Yeah, really nice. New logo, really big across the chest. So, yeah,
Okay.
really nice.
Wow.
So,
I got to hop on over there. Wow. Yeah,
Check
you
it
get
out.
your hopefully Dick's is sending you a nice royalty check, for all your commissionership that just happened right there.
if they send you the check because it's broadcast on your
That's
on your channel, please don't be afraid to share.
yeah. We'll do 100%. I'm totally open to that. And Snowball,
yeah.
do we have any? So let me ask you this, because like I imagine that gets into some of the travel. How does Jets match game work for games that you end up going to?
It doesn't happen. So
Oh,
it doesn't happen
okay.
today.
Well, there
We
you
will not
go.
be
I was about to
broadcasting
say.
today. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So Jets game days that you attend, Jets match game takes a bye week.
It does.
Okay. Well, that makes sense, because I was about to say, if you're leaving that late, I think you're like totally throwing yourself off for how close that's going to be.
I want to get there today just in time to get out of the car, walk across the parking lot, and go into the stadium because
Mhm.
I'm not standing out in the cold. I have my son and daughter with me today, so
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So we're not.
What's your normal rule? So this is this was and is, because me and my pop sometimes go to games together. He wants us our ass in our seats wherever we sit anywhere in the stadium,
Mhm.
60 minutes before kickoff. Like we're sitting in the seat and looking around at all the action, maybe with food and drink in our hand, and we look up on the little video clock. It's like 60 minutes before kickoff. That's always his rule. So what is yours? What's your modus operandi there?
On a day like today,
Yeah.
it's get in when they kick the ball off.
Oh, I see. So it's a little adjusted for cold temperature. So it's probably
Yes.
smart. Yeah.
Other than that, if we're I mean, I like to walk around the stadium.
Yeah.
I like to it's fun to walk around the stadium, but I'm am I going to be there early for other game? I'm going to be in the stadium. Yeah, they usually like set off the fireworks and stuff, so
Oh,
that
that's
we go
cool.
in
Yeah.
when that happens. But other than that, yeah, it's going to be a walk in and watch them kick off today.
All right, there you go. By the way, Johnny Boy is sending a message every time we get a YouTube super chat here on the channel. We get a quick message, a quick PSA from my daughter, Zarailina.
Wow.
Is Snowball going to wear blank to keep his snowballs warm?
Yes, I will be.
Okay.
Plenty of blank.
Okay, plenty of blank. That's
Yes.
important because I feel like there are certain parts of your body that have almost a ripple effect on the rest. That if certain parts of your body are cold, the rest of your body, no matter what happens to be covered, would also be cold. From
No,
what
the
I
coat
understand.
goes down to the knees, so like.
Okay, nice.
There's no drafts.
Snowball's protected. That's
Right,
you know,
exactly.
that's excellent. Okay, good.
Exactly.
I love that. Well, Snowball, I just have to say that you know, because and anything else you want to say on the show, feel free to do so. But the Jets match game has been super fun this year. I hope you guys do it until the day we're all dead. That's been a super cool. And again, I've just described it to people when people have asked. A zig to the zag of all the Jets content community that's out there. And I mean it as a compliment. The zig to the zag are like, cool, this is fresh, this is different. This is and it's something we can all kind of rally around, which is fun. Where, you know, FL Phil 98s or other Jets content creators or Jet fans that are on these YouTube chats are able to be featured and stuff and have the fun panel. It's been a lot of fun. So I hope you guys continue to do that. I know that you've had a great run this season. I hope it's many seasons more to come of this.
Yeah, the main goal of the show, Matt, you know, Jets Worldwide Match Game is to have fun. It's to be different. It's to do something that no one else is doing right now. I see a lot of people doing games now. They're starting to bring games in. So, well, because, you know, maybe it's just the boring part of the season. So, you know,
maybe.
What do they say is the greatest form of flattery, right? You know.
Yeah, imitation, I suppose.
Right. So, you know, it's good. But I don't mind. You know, the more the merrier. We
there
do
you
it
go.
To cope. We do it to cope. And
well,
Friday
that's
nights,
true.
Friday night jet therapy is always in effect as well. So.
Well, we appreciate that either way. So, yeah, give us a quick plug. If anyone would like to subscribe or check out any of that content, I know not today, but in normal circumstances and all the other content you guys have on the channel for Jets Worldwide, wide. Where else can they do it and how can they do it?
So it's on YouTube. It's 10:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Jets Worldwide Match Game. And Friday nights, we've just, you know, past month or so, we've been doing Jets Therapy. So people can tune in. We have a certain portion of the show where it's like Jets Show and Tell. People can bring their merch and their, you know, oddities and their, you know, cherished relics, Jet related, and show them on air. So Yeti is a big one. He comes in all the time and shows us really cool stuff related to like Wayne Corbett and things like that.
That's cool.
Yeah, awesome stuff. So
will Jets Therapy is that an in-season product? So like every Friday it'll be happening during the rest of the season and future seasons, or is it an all type of season thing? Will you guys be doing that regularly?
Yeah, I think what we've learned as Jet fans, I mean, if you've been a Jet fan for a while, you know that there's never a dull moment with us. So there's always news to be had, and people react no matter what. So we can provide therapy for those who are elated and depressed. So yes,
versatile. Yes,
we can bring you down to earth and we can raise you from the ashes. So
beautiful.
Whatever you want to do.
That's great on the business card. Either way, that you guys are available for all parties. I love that. That's beautiful, Snowball. That's beautiful. Well, Snowball, I'm looking forward to this. Again, we've been having this contest running. This will be great to see how the memberships continue to kick in, and people, they're all fighting. They've seen your work, Snowball, with all these custom emojis, and they want a piece of the action.
Good.
Yeah. See, amen.
They should. So compete away, and may the most memberships win. Now, is it memberships only, or is it?
I've expanded it because I know a lot of people, unfortunately, for whatever reason, it's a phone issue, a YouTube issue, what have you. We've incorporated super chats. For instance, the guy who's currently leading it, Chef Kevin Gilbert, all of his donations have been super chats. He has done no memberships, but because of all of it, he has done it in a unique way, and we counted that too. So yes, super chats all count. All super stickers apparently, which I'm still kind of confused. I'm not really sure what that is, but still, super stickers, chats, memberships, all the like, all fair game.
Now you can't see the super stickers. I said stupid stickers, but super stickers on
So I know
your
how you
side.
really feel, Snowball. That's
Well,
okay.
listen,
Yeah, really, yeah.
if anyone's going to make a stupid sticker, it's going to be me. You can't see them on your side.
No, I can only see that it says super sticker. I have no
Yeah.
idea what the sticker choice was or anything of that nature. That goes above the realm. But yeah,
But they still
those
count.
are factored in. They
still
count.
count.
Yeah, sure.
Okay,
Yeah.
everything counts, guys. So
That's right.
Make everything count. Get your stupid stickers in. Get your stupid chats. Get your.
That's it. All of them.
Get them all in.
Stupid membership. Before you go,
we love the memberships, though.
Your partner Johnny Boy is here on the program.
Oh gosh.
Hey,
I gotta go. See you later.
See you, Snowball. God bless. See you later. No, I'm just kidding.
That was supposed to be a Jets Worldwide question that I was
What's
asking.
that?
Fill in the blank.
That's a good one. I like that one.
It just didn't give me the to put in context what the actual question was supposed to be.
Oh, I see. But that's a good idea. I like that one. That's a good one. Because again, we're gonna have a lot of cold games here coming up, so hopefully that kind of plugs in there. That'd be nice.
All right. Snowball wears a thermal jock strap to keep his snowballs warm.
Thermal jock strap. That's vivid. That is vivid.
Not only does it protect the McNuggets, but it also keeps it insulated.
Yeah.
Sure.
Waterproof, just in case. So if he has to go, he could go and doesn't have to worry.
Piss himself. Okay.
That's it.
That's unique.
You know what I'll smell at the end of the game?
There you go.
Well,
the sweet taste of victory. Yeah.
Depends. All right. Anyway,
Get it? Really, literally. Depends.
Literally.
Yeah.
Depends.
Nice job.
That's the best thing to wear to a Jet game, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
I'll keep that in mind for future tailgating efforts and everybody else.
2 of them.
Love
Just
that.
Double them.
Beautiful.
Sponsor?
You never have to go to the bathroom. Next sponsor of Jets World.
Why?
All right. Goodbye. I gotta go. I gotta get ready.
See ya.
Hey, we're winning today. Let it be known.
I agree. Let's go.
Winning. Is Puka playing? Because I thought I heard that he was sick.
Oh, let me check the latest injury report. I have nothing on ESPN, but let me take a gander over on Ramsland. Let's see if they're up to date. Excuse me, on their latest injury report. Okay, I'm seeing Puka is wearing a nice Christmas sweater for the Toyota-thon. That's looks very nice. So he looks like he looked like in a festive mood, but I don't see anything on the injury report. You said he was sick?
Yeah, or unless they were like trolling and all there.
Yeah, let me go to the LA Rams. Let me check yep. Okay, so we got the Rams injury report here. Let's see. Puka. Yeah, he's not on the injury report here. He's not even for sickness that he's on the injury report. So, I mean, there could be a game time thing if there's something I'm not seeing here where, like Tyler Conklin, for instance, he wasn't on the injury report any of the week, and then suddenly, hey, personal reason late, he was thrown on there. But no, I don't see anything on here. Nope.
All right, well, could be that, but yeah, it'll be interesting, man. Today's game, I want to see how they're gonna do. These last couple games, I think, huge for Aaron Rodgers to start getting a lot of the doubters to start believing in what he's supposed to be doing. So we'll see.
Apparently, I think the only name you had wrong, we have a Rams fan in here. CMDR Carney said Tyler Higbee has been a bit sick, but he's expected to play. So maybe that's what you saw, Johnny.
Could have been.
But anyway, go ahead.
But that's actually really good because Higbee is the individual that I think he's the X factor.
Yeah, he's back. This is his first game back in a while, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. So he's the one that I'm more worried about and whatnot. So we'll see. Yeah. But because MC2 is out. If I'm
correct. Yep. So, he's already rolled out. Yeah, he's out for the game.
Mills is out. So there's a lot of people.
Oh, yeah. He's out.
I don't
for the
even
season.
know if is playing today, too.
He's a game time decision. They're going to work out the hamstring before the game, and he'll be true game time decision whether or not he's going to play. I don't know if this is any indication. Likey Fotu has already been downgraded out. Because, damn, if you lose Quinnen, too, that interior is going to be mighty questionable for the New York Jets. I don't know if that's a lean that Quinnen's playing, but we'll see on the hamstring right before the game.
You want my honest opinion with him, BG?
Who, Q?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Don't play him.
Oh, I agree.
Hamstring.
Yeah. You don't want him like tearing something or doing something crazy. Again, I want to make this clear. There's no tanking, no nothing in my body. I want to beat the Rams' ass today. I hope we beat them by 1,000 touchdowns. However, if there's guys that are on I don't want to rest healthy people for zero reason, but if there's someone who's legitimately hurt, like Quinnen is with his hamstring, like I want to trust the Jets that they'll make the right decision, but they should look out for him.
Yeah, word. Hey, BG, the last thing, your pops, was your dad getting ready to shoot a Nike commercial?
Yeah, what was going on there? That I have no idea where he is. So that was weird. Yeah.
You remember where we were on the same age. So you remember that old school Vince Carter with the whole like of the beats with their
yes,
the whole nine?
Yeah, I got that feeling.
I thought that's what he was doing. So
maybe he is. He maybe just not confirming it to me. Maybe he'll let me know later, or we'll just we'll be in the middle of the Jets game. We'll be right back at the beginning of the third quarter, and then all of a sudden we're like, "What is that? Is that Hot Mom Pop? What the fuck? What's going on there? That could be."
And it's your dad doing the dunking and
I could
doing the dribbling and all that. That'd be awesome. Yeah. Hell yeah. Hey, but I came up here because my dog's about to play your guys' Fighting Irish. So
hey, all right, Georgia. Let's go.
Mm-hmm. Georgia.
I've got a little bit of, like I will be rooting for Notre Dame, but my dad was on the USS Georgia, so I've got some Georgia gear in the closet. My boy AJ Green from my Somerville days, he played for Georgia before being a top 5 pick of the draft. So I've got a soft place in my heart for Georgia and the Bulldogs, but unfortunately, I'll be on the other side of it. But hopefully, it's a good game, though.
Yeah, I think it won't. I think we're gonna beat the living bricks out of them because I like Gunner. So,
all right.
Beautiful. Have a good day, bro. Go.
All right. You too, Johnny boy. Enjoy the game, baby. And everyone enjoy the game. Again, we'll be back here in a couple of hours, however many hours. I don't know the math of it, but we'll be back around probably, most 1 o'clock games are end around 4 o'clock. So probably 5:30, 6 o'clock, somewhere in that ballpark. So, guys, we'll see you for the post-game show. Hope you guys enjoy. For everyone who's going, I wish I was there for you guys. I wish I could be there for the game. Enjoy the hell out of it. I'll be enjoying it from home. God bless everybody. Jets. Jets, 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 baby.